Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means queen. So, we're going to discuss some foolery that is going on in the YouTubian streets. But before we do, good morning, Stephen. Good morning, King Libra. Good morning, Soraya. Good morning, Red Lipstick Vibe. Y'all, please make sure you tune in to Red Lipstick Vibe. Content is always fire, always educational. Sister be smoking. Do you hear me? Y'all get in here and like and subscribe to this sister amazing content. Okay, let's get into the foolery. The title of this nonsense is Dr. Umar, You Ain't Ready for the Truth About Kamala. I always say this baby name wrong. Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. Okay, I be saying this thing wrong so hard. Okay, so, y'all local hood doctor have came to social media and he said that he is ready for a civil war within the melanated community. Okay? He said he's ready for a civil war within the melanated community. Okay? He said we got to separate the coons out of the melanated community. Okay, got to get rid of those coons. Okay, so this is the thing. We should be entitled to our own opinions. If you see something that is not right and you speak against it, and the rest of your bloodline, okay, don't speak against it, okay, that doesn't make you wrong. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make them wrong either. If they feel the way they feel, fine. I'm not judging anybody. But why do we all have to be on the same page when we see foolery? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't we just understand that if this is some nonsense, let's call it out? You understand what I'm saying? Let's call it out. When we see the foolery, let's call it out. Now, all this stuff going on with Anthony, right? All this foolery is going on with this baby. And he needs to have his day in court. Take heed. Listen, I'm not going to be in here trying to condemn this boy. I can't. Okay? I can't be in here condemning him. But what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Okay? And we have to let it play out in court. It's whatever the law decides what it's going to be. Because us in here trying to, y'all be like, nah, this is right and wrong. And I'm saying we should do it by right and wrong. But a lot of y'all like, nah, this is black and white. This is black and white. Okay, no problem. Then y'all mention Rittenhouse. Okay, y'all mention that young man right there. This is the problem when y'all mention Rittenhouse. This is the problem. Rittenhouse deleted his own people. They weren't black. That's the problem. Because y'all saying what is right and what is wrong, right? Okay, this is how it's supposed to be. What is right and what is wrong. But y'all saying this is a black and white thing. But then you mention Rittenhouse. And Rittenhouse deleted his own. It was no black people that boy took out. Okay? He deleted his own. All I'm saying is that it should be a right and a wrong way to do something. That's all I'm saying. Good morning, A-Team. How are you? Good morning, Renee. How you doing? Well, but who did he delete though? Who did he delete though? Green beans. Who did he delete though? He deleted his own. Hey Shay, how are you? I'm not here trying to argue with anybody. Okay? I'm not. We have other situations that's going on. The 17-year-old boy who walked into the school and I walked into a high school in Dallas, and he had deleted 3 people, I think, and 2 or more were hurt. Okay, so we have more, other things going on as well. Okay, we have other things going on as well. Then nobody talks about the young man, uh, Breon Allen Jr. Breon Allen Jr. Okay, January 24th, this 7-year-old got deleted. This baby got deleted. Okay, 7 years old, this baby got deleted. Nobody talks about that because it's not a black or white issue. It's not. It's not black and white that it happened. No, we don't talk about that. It's black on black crime. The young boy was 7 years old, 5 gang members. This boy got deleted in a crossfire. 7 years old. Nobody talks about that. There's a lot of other stuff that's going on, but because it's Karmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf, white and black, so this got to be at the front line of all this foolery. The one who just shot up the Florida State University, we not even discussing that foolery. Okay, we not discussing that foolery. That young man did some nonsense. We not in here talking about that. Okay, these fatherless homes is a problem. You hear me? The fatherless homes is a problem. And all these communities, y'all women believe y'all could raise these babies on your own, and they're turning out to be monsters. How do you have the mind to go to the college and start deleting people? You and another Caucasian boy, y'all go to the school and start deleting people. Then we got our son who's 17 years old, goes to the high school talking about he had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it. Then when he turned himself in, his aunties and uncles was over there talking about, boy, you gonna be all right? Boy, you gonna be all right? The auntie praying for him, talking about in the name of Jesus. Where was the prayer before he deleted these people? Where was the prayer before he deleted these people? You want to call on the name of Jesus? Where was the prayer before, damn it? Where was the prayer before? And why? That's right, 18. Why did he believe he had to do it? Why did this boy who is 17 years old believe he had to do it? This is the whole problem that we have here. Because this is not, see, all the other stuff ain't making the news. Like the Florida University, you only heard a couple people talk about that thing. That thing just disappeared. Now we back. We back on Kamala Anthony. Oh, Lord, I can't say this baby name right. We back on Anthony, and we back on Austin. We back on that because that is what makes the fire in our belly. That's what make us all be ready to go and do some dumb shit to somebody. Now, I know what I'm saying may fall on deaf ears, okay? It may fall on deaf ears. It may fall on deaf ears. But at least I won't be the ones who was quiet about it. That's all I want to say. At least I will never be one of the ones who was quiet about it and said, "Oh yeah, this is right." When you talk about all these situations, it's sad. We are focusing on Anthony, Austin, that's it. None of the other stuff we're focusing on. None of the heart-wrenching, everything, broken We're not focusing on none of that stuff. We're only focusing we're only focusing on Austin and Anthony. That's it. That's it. And it's sad because we want to war. That's what it is. You have content creators that are pushing this narrative that black people hate white people. You have content creators pushing, oh no, they want to pay y'all back for slavery. Who said that? Who said that? It's only a few of y'all bum ass Negroes. Okay, that's right, I said it. Only a few of y'all bum ass Negroes who want to get out here and do some nonsense. And some of y'all rich, some of y'all got money. Some of y'all famous content creators. And because you're married to a different culture, you think you get excluded from the dumb shit. You believe you will get excluded from the dumb shit if something happens to us. My problem is that anything y'all wanted to do should have been done back then. Anything y'all wanted to do, our ancestors should have done it back then. Because these Caucasian people we looking at right now, these are not the people who hurt us. These are not the people who hurt us. Even though you have content creators say, well, they're from the same bloodline. Oh, they're from the same bloodline. Let me share something with you. Let me share something with you. Just because they're from the same bloodline doesn't make them evil. It doesn't make them commit atrocities. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some Caucasian people that ain't right. But there's also some black people that ain't right either. Because we're not perfect. All I'm saying is that we're staying focused on this particular situation because it's black and white. Nobody is out here. We only talked a little bit about the 17-year-old that went up there and shot up that school. We only talked a little bit about the Florida State University that those two white boys went up there and tore up that school. Okay? Scared the shit out of all those people. They were running around and everything like that. All those children was running everywhere, trying to get to safety. Good morning, Mr. He Said. How are you? Guys, please make sure you tune in to Mr. He Said Cerebro Saturdays, baby. Content is always fire and educational. All right? Alex X, how are you, baby? Membership for 17 months. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Biker Bay, how are you? Now, I just want us to go into a little foolery, okay? Just a little foolery. I'm not here to change your mind. It's whatever you think. You grown. It's whatever whatever you deem is right. You're grown. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm not here to change anybody's mind. Okay? But all I'm saying is that we have to know when to call a spade a spade. That's all I'm saying. Dr. Umar got up here and first of all, Dr. Umar, you have enough stuff going on. You do. And then for you to come out and say there needs to be a civil war within the melanated community so we could separate the coons, so we could get rid of the coons. So you're saying that when we see dumb shit, we supposed to be agreeing with everybody. Like one person do some dumb shit, so we supposed to all get out there and just agree. You know what I'm saying? Or if you don't agree, then you're a coon. You're a coon if you don't agree. Okay? Now, this right here. I want y'all to hear something that I got from Jeffrey Media. Okay. This is about the Rittenhouse situation. Okay. Now, Green Bean said, but he went there looking for us. Okay. But he took out his own, though. He took out his own. So he wasn't looking hard enough if he really wanted us. He took out his own. It's still wrong. No matter how you turn it, it's still wrong. But when we get out here and start pushing false ideology like this young woman right here, okay? Like this young woman right here, I want y'all to hear what she said. Shout out to Anton Daniels because he didn't even link Anton Daniels to this content. And y'all know Anton don't like that when y'all use his content and nobody say his name. So this is from Anton Daniels' content, and Jeffrey Media didn't even say that this was his content. But here we go.
I just want to answer your question. Who killed who or whatnot. Cal Rittenhouse was 17 years old, white boy that murdered two or three black kids in Michigan during a protest. He was acquitted on all charges.
Google is free. ChatGPT is free. Grok is free. The internet is free. And this is why so many people cannot take us seriously in many cases, because we say ignorant things like this with confidence. Kyle Rittenhouse did not kill a single black person. All three people who were shot were white. In addition to that, it wasn't in Michigan, it was in Wisconsin. So no, this is nothing like the Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf case. Nothing. She's trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. These cases are nothing alike at all. In order to defend the black person, she has, again, to try to fit a square peg into a round hole. And her facts are not even close to being right. All she had to do was Google this. It's free. But instead, she's going to go up here and ignorantly say some things that are verifiably false. But then again, this tells you about many people like this individual. It's not about getting the facts. It's not about actually knowing what happened. It's about the narrative and perpetuating that narrative. And think about this. She had the fact pattern all wrong with Kyle Rittenhouse. Yet that ignorant fact pattern is affecting her thoughts and her beliefs. There are many people like her. And again, if it fits the narrative, they're going to try to make it work. But many of them won't even do the research to actually know what happens. And it's a problem. And it's again why many people don't take us seriously. It seems like this individual is misrepresenting the fact pattern of Kyle Rittenhouse's entire situation to try to compare it to Carmelo Anthony and defend him, or say he'll get treated differently. It's really pathetic when you think about it.
Say one thing.
Mind you, a few days ago, there was a young man, I don't even know his name, but the sister who was the judge handed down 80 years on this boy. This is her own, okay? This is her own, but y'all probably call her a coon. Mind you, he had deleted like, I think 5 people or something like that, 5 or 6 people, okay? I don't know his name. I'm going to get his name, okay? So the judge was a sister, okay? And the young man who did the deletion was a black boy, okay? A black man. Let's say a black man. But he's still in the range of a boy because the age, okay? She handed down 80 years on that ass for him deleting 5 or 6 of our own, okay? Nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about that. When it's black on black, we don't talk about the shit. We don't talk about it. We don't. Anybody who grew up in the hood, you have seen nonsense when you were growing up. We don't talk about it. But when somebody get out here and say, well, we do it to our own, y'all quick to call them, nah, you's a motherfucking coon. You's a coon. You's a coon. That's what y'all say. You's a motherfucking coon. That's what y'all punk asses be saying. You's a coon. Mind you, they just said a baby that was 7 years old got deleted by 5 gang members. Check this out right here. Because I want us to understand something. Because when you calling people coons because they out here talking about shit, why can't we talk about everything that's going on in our community? Everything that's going on in our community. Shout out to Young, Black, and Wealthy. Here we go.
Sitting back wondering if my fellow conservatives plan on giving this violence that occurred on Florida State University campus at the hands of this young man. I'm wondering if y'all plan on giving as much attention to this as you're giving to the Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf situation. Because I've been scrolling and I just haven't heard much from you guys as it relates to this. But you know what? Maybe you guys aren't commenting on it because it's an ongoing investigation and you kind of, would prefer the details to come out. Maybe you guys feel like it's just premature to make judgments about this young man and, the events leading up to him committing these violent acts. Or maybe some school violence matters to you guys and others don't. Or maybe because it's not a black and white issue, you don't feel like it's worthy for you to talk about. Or maybe if the shooter was black, do you think it would be better clickbait material?
Yep.
But for those who have been hiding under a rock and just haven't heard about the story, there were multiple victims. 2 of them were unalived, several injured. I always hear my fellow conservative brothers and sisters, especially during the campaign trail, say, we shouldn't focus on race so much, and I agree with you 100%. But when things like the Carmelo Anthony situation that happened, you guys focus so much on race. And I think it's a bit hypocritical. Forgive the sarcasm contained in this video, but I wanted to make a point that these acts of violence are taking place on campuses and high schools all over America by black kids, white kids, Latino kids, and everything in between. I think we need to slow down on some of the chatter and accept the fact that we have a problem in America with violence.
We do.
On our school campuses and our high schools and our grammar schools, we have kids unaliving themselves. You have kids being bullied.
Yep.
You have kids like this who are going out and unaliving people in schools. The Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony situation. And instead of focusing on that racial aspect, let's just accept the fact that we have work to do, because ultimately as adults, we're responsible for these young men and women. And the way that they turn out is a direct reflection upon the job we are doing raising them. Let's act like adults and do better by our children.
Now, Young, Black, and Wealthy is correct. Shout out to Red Cup Talk. How are you, baby? It's good to see you. Guys, please, when you have time, like and subscribe to this young woman's page, honey. You hear me? Get in there and like and subscribe to this sister channel. She get in there and do the damn thing. Y'all hear me? She get in there and give y'all that education, honey. She give you that tea, okay? Y'all get in there and like and subscribe to this amazing woman's content. Y'all hear me? Okay? Now, Vamp, you said hello, sir. Baby, I'm not a sir. Okay? Now, my sir just went to work, but I'm not a sir, baby. I'm not a sir. Yeah. I'm soft to the touch. Now, anyway, let's get into this foolery right here. Okay? One more thing I want y'all to hear. Shout out to the Damien. I think that's his name. Shout out to Damien. He got something to say about the deletion of a 7-year-old, okay, that happened on January 24th, okay? Let's get into that. Here we go.
This is a video that should go viral, but it probably won't because it doesn't fit the narrative. But I'm going to make it anyway, and we'll see what happens. So, January 24th, 2025, that is the date that 7-year-old Breon Allen Jr. lost his life in a hail of gunfire. It was attributed to gang violence. The shame of it is there have been 6 individuals who have been charged in this senseless attack that resulted in this loss of life. Those people are all teenagers or young adults. And the unfortunate thing is they are all African Americans. They're all black. So when are we going to donate to a Give Send Go or a GoFundMe for the family of Breon Allen Jr., the 7-year-old baby? This is why people don't take us seriously. We will, at the drop of a hat, donate or raise almost $500,000
for someone like Carmelo Anthony. But I bet you didn't even know about that story about Breonna Allen Jr. until I told you. I had to go dig for it and find it myself because it's not mainstream news. But you know, that's what the powers that be, the media wants. They want us to be talking about, oh, there's a black versus white issue we should talk about, when honestly,
It's okay.
these are the stories we should all be talking about and coming together around. So it's a shame that this video probably won't do so well, but maybe it will. You changed my mind. Maybe we can do some good and raise awareness for someone and do something positive for a change. This is a video that
Did he not lie? Did he not lie? This happened January 24th. I ain't hear nothing about that in social media. You hear what I'm saying? Red Cup Talk said they want you to be emotional. I didn't hear anything about this foolery that happened to this 7-year-old because, like I told y'all yesterday, see, the smoke and mirrors they want you to see. You understand? But what's going on behind the curtain, they don't want you to pay attention to. We in here and you got Dr. Umar, okay? The original Pookie and Rere of our time, okay? The original Pookie and Rere of our time get up here and say, oh, we got to get rid of the coons in our community. You hear me? We got to get rid of the coons in our community. 18, thank you for putting out the links. I appreciate you, honey. Red Cup Talk for a $4.99 super chat said, I miss your live, but caught it today. And thank you. You welcome, honey. Thank you for coming and thank you for donating to the channel, baby. Can you imagine the original Pookie and Rere gonna get up here and say we got to have a civil war within our community to get rid of the coons? We all not going to think alike, y'all. Some of y'all that are my sisters, you believe you can raise children on your own. Take heed doesn't. I have been down that road. You can't raise children alone. Okay? Some of y'all believe you can. Okay? And that's your business. You can believe you can. But I've been through that walk. You can't. Okay? Some of y'all believe you don't need black men. That black men ain't shit and black men ain't gonna never be shit. Okay? But Take Heed don't believe that. Okay? Take Heed doesn't believe that. We all have different minds. I believe black men are amazing. I believe black men are kind and caring. I believe black men, when they see nonsense and you didn't do anything wrong, I see them coming. Okay? Coming to protect because it's in their nature to protect their sisters. Okay? So we have a different type of understanding when it comes to black men. Okay? Do I believe that children should have their fathers? Yes, I do. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all don't. Okay? Do I believe, see, some of y'all women believe to put your husband on ice, okay, for like 6 months to a year. Do Take Heed believe that? No, I don't believe that. We have different beliefs. I believe every time your husband smile at you, you should jump on him. That's what I believe. Every time he smile at you, okay, jump on him. That's what I believe. Not everybody believe that. Not everybody believe that you should be aggravating your husband in a good way, because the truth is men are the worker ants. They only came here to produce, okay, children, okay, work and die, okay? That's the truth. Men only came for those three purposes. Those three purposes, okay? And so with you being married to him, you have to make his life enjoyable. Aggravate him, bite him sometimes. I believe that. Some of y'all believe that, you know, he's supposed to just be on his own all day. We have different beliefs, and I don't see anything wrong with that. But when you get in here and start calling us a coon, you know, oh no, because you want to get out here and say Anthony is wrong, you's a coon. All I'm saying is that what is right and what is wrong. And yes, let Anthony have his day in court. That's all we can do to actually get what happened, because we're not getting the full details of everything. We are not. They're only giving us small tidbits. We haven't heard everything. We need to really get the meat of the conversation. And then you have content creators that are feeding a false narrative about the family. Feeding a false narrative about both families. So that we can be in here and have a civil war amongst ourselves. And I keep telling y'all, no matter what color you are, we all have American on the end. We need each other. We need each other. We don't need a war that this man believes. We need a civil war within the melanated community. Some of y'all Negroes, okay, think it's okay. You want to battle somebody who you say is a coon, but some of y'all believe it's okay to sell crack to your own community. Some of y'all believe it's okay to shoot up your own community. You want to who do what? You want to have a civil war with the coons. That's what you said. Some of y'all believe it's okay to make babies and babies and babies and not take care of them. Some of y'all believe to get up there and have every type of different baby daddy because you want some different color kids, and then you leave them with grandma and papa. I said it. I know it's nasty. I don't give a damn. I know it's nasty. Some of y'all believe that it's okay to be on the porch all day and ain't done shit, and then go in the house and act like you want something to eat. And the Bible tell you that a man that does not work don't eat. Some of y'all do the dumbest stuff, and then you want us to co-sign y'all. You know, we gonna co-sign with our brothers and sisters. Some of y'all do the dumbest shit. Some of us believe in family. Some of us believe that children should be raised in a two-parent home. Some of us believe that drugs destroyed our community and drugs should not be here no longer. Some of us believe that y'all gang members are the real sellouts, damn it. I said it, damn it. Some of us believe that y'all gang members is the real sellouts. And y'all drug dealers is too. Yes. We tired. Some of us are tired of Pukisha having like 11 kids and 10 baby daddies and one is impossible. We tired. Some of us tired. Some of us tired of Ray Ray out here got 24 kids and he ain't taking care of none of them, and they all running around the community doing nonsense and hurting old folks. Some of us tired. So because we speak against foolery, use the coon. Use the coon. You a coon. Listen, original Pookie and Ray Ray, okay? The original Pookie, yes, that be getting in here talking about revelations before the back shots. The one who get in here and talk about let's get to the word before, we get the punani. The original Pookie. We tired of you. Where that school at? Where that school at, damn it? Where that school? Why that school ain't open? Why that school ain't open? Why that school ain't open, damn it? That's what we tired of you. Why that school ain't open? You out here making fatherless homes. Why that school ain't open? Why am I coming at Dr. Umar like this? Because y'all know I don't come at our brothers like this. Want to know why? Because he's a Pookie. He's a Pookie. I don't have no respect for Pookies. I don't have no respect for Pookies and Rays unless you changed. Unless you changed. Okay? If you ain't changed, you get this smoke. You get this smoke. Where that school at, damn it? Where the school? Where's the damn school? You out here talking about revelations before back shots. Go sit your ass down. You ain't done nothing but cause confusion in here, talking about, oh, we need a civil war within our community. What are you saying? What are you saying? You don't see the civil war already? You don't see the civil war already? Mama and Pop can't even walk outside to go to CVS, because CVS ain't in their neighborhood no more, because the kids been stealing and CVS had to shut down. Fatherless homes. Mama and Pop can't even go to Walgreens because the Walgreens shut down, because our children been stealing in Walgreens. Shout out to Messy Michonne, because she was the first one to get out here and be like, the CVS and the Walgreens always getting robbed by our children. And that's why they had to shut them down in our community. So Mama and Pop got to go to another community to get their medication. Now, all our children ain't bad. I'm not getting in here saying all our children ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? All our children are not bad kids. I don't even want to say bad kids. We gonna say monsters. All our children are not monsters. But the civil war has already started within our community. Mama and Pop can't even sit on the porch no more because y'all badass children running down the street with twitches and shit. The thing that hurts so much is that when y'all get in here and y'all be like, this is good, this is what should have happened, this is what it is. Y'all get in here and y'all don't even understand how stupid y'all are to agree that some shit like this is good that it happened. So now we got to separate. Oh no, we gonna separate y'all. Y'all Negroes gonna get separated. Are we not already? Are we not already? All I'm saying is that we need to wait until the powers that be get in here and discuss this case. We need to wait. But at the same time, we need to be in here and have remorse at the same time. A lot of us don't want our child to go to jail. We don't. A lot of us don't. We don't want our children to go to jail. A lot of us want to believe that Anthony was trying to protect himself. We want to. But at the same time, a child got deleted and been sent to glory. So are we supposed to get out here and be like, yeah, it's good? No, we're not. We are not. But at the same time, somebody got sent to glory. This is the thing that y'all missing. Warrior, thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. Preaching sister, thank you so much. 18, thank you for the $2 super chat. Men are the prize. Choose wisely. That's what I'm talking about. Get it in here, baby. Okay? Now, Dr. Umar going to discuss this whole thing. We're going to get into him. He did a whole live on this bad boy. But before we do get into that, okay? Okay? Before we get into that, we're going to first get into the super chats, okay? And this is the first super chat right here, okay? We're going to get in the first super chat, and that is from Red Cup. Shout out to that amazing sister. I want y'all to hear this. Here we go.
I can see me sitting in the back of a cop car, banging my head on the window. I can see me slamming that last cop, got glasses and everything in my
nasty. That young man know how to sing that country music. So this is one of my favorites. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. This is one of my favorites, okay? This is one of my favorites. Don't judge me.
Are you telling me that Dr. Dre wants me to rap Can't See Me by Tupac, bro? Let's get it then. But y'all know the rules. Hit all my buttons, bro. Let's get this. Look. Yeah. Give me my money in stacks and lace my bitches with dime figures. Real killers fingers on nickel-plated knob triggers. Must see my enemies defeated. I catch them while they coked up and weeded up and find out these bitches bleeding. See me in flesh and testing, get your chest blown. Straight out the west, don't get blown. My adversaries cry like hoes, open and shut like dope.
The difference is we knew that this was music. You see that? Back when I grew up, we knew that this was music. Okay? When I was a teenager, we knew that this was music. Some of us had common sense that we knew not to do this stuff. And I lived in the hood. I could have done a lot more stuff than what I had done. Okay? Just saying. We understood it was music. Y'all generation, you don't understand that this is music. All y'all do is feed yourself with all this type of music that is bad, okay? All types of music that's bad. This is what you feed yourself. And y'all don't have a different type of atmosphere that you in. Some of y'all don't know how to pray. Some of y'all don't talk to God, okay? That's the difference between the older generation and the younger ones. Now, here's the last one who donated to the channel, okay? This is the last one who donated to the channel. This is for you, baby. Here we go.
Now, come in here, you understood exactly what was going to happen. Now, you know they were going to make us do a Denzel off. Yeah, right. Not only did I understand it, they put two black people against each other. Two black people against each other. Okay, that's what they do, right? What I'm saying is, hey, I just wanted to say that I respect you divinely. You know what? I respect your mind divinely, internally, externally, everything. Well, all right, then let's shake on it. Let's shake on it, then.
All right, now. Now, I also see Son of Moses. Son of Moses, I see you. Son of Moses, thank you for the 50 rubies, honey. I think it was 100. 100 jewels you gave. And so they put it in 50. It says 50. Thank you so much, my dear. Here we go right here. Now, this song right here, if you don't know this song, you ain't black. Here we go.
Song didn't even need no words. This song just strictly beat and it still go crazy. What? I don't know who made that beat right here. But we didn't need no words.
That beat just dropped just like that.
Hey.
If you don't know this song, you ain't black. Thank you, Son of Moses. I appreciate you, honey. So, Red Cup Talk says, that's what I tell people when they ask, how can I listen to Nikki? I'm like, it's entertainment and not life. But I also listen to frequent, am I saying that right? Music and classical. Frequently, am I saying that? I know I'm saying that wrong. Music and classical. I like that too, baby. I hear you. Jazz is my thing, though, babe. Jazz is my thing. Now, I'm going to always love Tupac, okay? I'm going to always love Tupac. But jazz be my thing. Baby, don't get me started. Put me in a jazz club, man. I will lose my mind. Don't give me anything to drink. Oh, my God, okay? Now, listen. We're going to get into the rest of this foolery, okay? Okay, thank you, 18. So now, let's get into the rest of the foolery. Now, this is his full live, y'all, okay? This is his full lie that he went on a whole full rant about coons, okay? He went on a whole full rant about coons, okay? All right? Underrated Darkness said, Keith Sweat, New Jack City. Shout out to Underrated Darkness. Y'all get in here and like and subscribe to that brother channel. Get in here and like and subscribe to that brother channel. You hear me? Red Cup Talk said, I missed that song. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. So here comes the foolery, okay? Shout out to the king of African panism, okay? And the Pookie and Ray Ray tribe. Here we go.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifatunde Oguntade. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifatunde Oguntade. This is your big brother, Nana Paye, and not proud citizen of the Republic of Ghana. And I'm coming to you live and direct from North Brunswick, New Jersey. I'm coming to you live and direct from North Brunswick, New Jersey. I'm coming to you live and direct from North Brunswick, New Jersey. Shout out to all my New Jersey brothers. Shout out to all my New Jersey sisters. Shout out to all my New Jersey elders. Shout out to my New Jersey youth. Shout out to all my New Jersey University students. First of all, it's going down today from 5 until 9. Make sure you pull up. Trenton Africans pull up. Newark Africans pull up. Montclair Africans pull up. Jersey City Africans pull up. Elizabeth, New Jersey Africans pull up. Willingboro, Camden, you name it. We will be at the Dootsy's Kitchen. DOOTZIES. Dootsy's Kitchen. DOOTZIES today, April 17th, Thursday, 5 o'clock until 9. There's going to be a live podcast interview with Dr. Umar Ifatunde today in North Brunswick, New Jersey. I repeat, live podcast interview. Come and ask your questions. Come and ask your questions. Live podcast interview today. The address, if you're pulling up today.
The question is, why you leave 2 baby mamas? Is it a third one? That's one of the questions I want you to
All the
answer.
soul food you can eat, brothers and sisters. All the soul food that you can eat. It's going down today, 5 until 9. Dootsy's Kitchen. The address is 1090 Cousins Lane. 1090 Cousins Lane, and you spell that COZZENS, COZZENS Lane. 1090 Cousins Lane, North Brunswick Township, 08902. My beautiful African queens of New Jersey, if you need a Papa Bear hug, come get one. My beautiful African queens of North Brunswick and East Brunswick and South Brunswick and West Brunswick and Newark and Jersey City, if you need a Papa Bear hug, come on out to Dootsy's Kitchen today. Come and get your Papa Bear hug. Come and get your grub. Dootsy's Kitchen is going to feed your stomach, and the Prince of Pan-Africanism is going to feed your soul.
And I bet you a lot of y'all sisters was smiling when he said that. Come get that Papa Bear hug. Come get that Papa Bear hug. A lot of y'all was in there laughing and shit, smiling. Come get that Papa Bear hug.
Pan-Africanism is going to feed your soul. This is what I want to say. I'm not going to keep you too long. First of all, my United Kingdom Africans, shout out to my British Africans, my England Africans, my European Africans. I will be speaking at Oxford Union on May the 29th. In 1963, El Hajj Malik El Shabazz Malcolm X. In 1963, El Hajj Malik El Shabazz Malcolm X spoke at the Oxford Debating Society in Oxford, England. Dr. Umar Tunde, in the tradition of Pan-Africanist El Hajj Malik El Shabazz Malcolm X, I was humbled to receive an invitation to debate at the Oxford Union Society. So my United Kingdom Africans.
And this is what hurt, because a lot of y'all labeled this man in line with Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. This is what hurt so much. This is what hurt. That y'all label our icons with these type of men like this. This what hurt.
To the public, but I do want to say this to my British Africans. My Bristol, my Luton, my Manchester, my Birmingham, my Liverpool, my Brixton Africans. Let me say this to you. I will be coming into England the morning before the Oxford Society debate. I believe the Oxford Society debate is on Thursday, May the 29th. I will be in England Wednesday morning. If you have a podcast, because y'all always asking for the podcast interviews, my England Africans, if you are in London, England, and you want to interview Dr. Umar on your podcast, Wednesday, May 28th, radio show, Wednesday, May the 28th, you need to message me. You need to message me.
So he could give you the price before y'all do everything. He got to make sure that money is right.
Instagram is not an acceptable form of communication. I'm going to tell you that right now. Instagram is not an acceptable form of communication. I get too many Instagram messages. If you live in London, England, and you want to interview the Prince of Pan-Africanism, you need to message me on WhatsApp or direct. +1 215 989 9858. +1 215 989 9858. +1 215 989 9858. Wednesday, May the 28th. Podcast interviews are not free. If you can't pay, there will be no interview. Podcast interviews are not free, my British Africans. If you can't pay, don't even reach out.
Mm-hmm.
The most requested black scholar in the world does not come free.
All right.
The only black scholar alive to speak on every continent does not come free.
All right.
The most credentialed black scholar alive don't come free.
Okay.
So if you want to interview me in London, England on your podcast, Wednesday, May 28th, shoot me a text message. +1 215 989 9858. Neanderthal Nation, you can interview too, but priority goes to my African family. I got some Neanderthal Nation.
So that must be the Caucasian people he calling Neanderthal, right? Am I saying that right? Oh my God.
But African people get preference. If there's still some room for an interview, I can squeeze you in. South Africa, are you listening? Where are my South Africans at? Where are my Pretoria Africans and my Cape Coast, my Cape Town Africans and my Joburg and my Khayelitsha Africans? Where my South Africans at? I will be in South Africa.
So, Biker Bay, honey, that's just an inside joke, honey. That's an inside joke. I'm clowning my chat. Okay, honey, here we go.
Republic of South Africa with my Ethiopian World Federation family. July 13th through July 16th. South Africa, where you at? July 13th through July 16th. It's been a long time, South Africa. It's been a long time, South Africa. I will see you July 13th through July 16th. I believe we're going to be moving around from Soweto to Pretoria to KwaZulu-Natal to Khayelitsha to Joburg to the Eastern Cape. My Azanian Africans.
If this man ain't down there screwing those African women, you hear me? If this man ain't down there screwing those African women, my name is not Take Heed. If he not down there, because he always get here talking about revelation before the back shots, and y'all know our sisters in Africa have those big badunkadunks. Ain't nobody gonna tell me this man is not down there wrecking shop down here. Ain't no way.
Unique within the kingdom. So, United Kingdom, you've been informed. South Africa, you've been informed. Where are my Chicago Africans at? Where it all began. Where are my Chicago, Illinois Africans? I will be at Northern Illinois University, Chicago. I will be at Northern Illinois University, Chicago, on the day that the Honorable Marcus Garvey joined the ancestors. I will be at the Jacob Carruthers Center for Inner City Studies. I will be at the Jacob Carruthers Center for Inner City Studies, Northern Illinois University, Chicago, Tuesday, June 10th. Chicago, where you at? Chicago, where you at? Tuesday, June 10th at the Jacob Carruthers Centers for Inner City Studies. That's 6 o'clock, 700 East Oakwood Boulevard. I said 6 o'clock on Tuesday, June 10th, 700 East Oakwood Boulevard. Chicago Africans, pull up. Where my Columbus, Ohio Africans at? Who I ain't seen in 8 long years. Where my Columbus, Ohio Africans at? I will be at the Ohio Black Expo. Go to ohioblackexpo.com. I will be speaking at 3 o'clock on Sunday, May the 25th, African Liberation Day. I will be speaking on Sunday, May the 25th in Columbus, Ohio, 3 p.m. on the riverfront, psychoacademic war.
But this is the type of man that we love in our community. This is the one that he said, come get, those Papa Bear hugs. This is the one we love in our community. Okay? This is the one we love so much. Come get those Papa Bear hugs in our community. This is the one that we love. Mind you, if you had your own man, you were married, you don't need no outside bear hug. You can put those big titties on your husband. You won't need to get and lay your titties on some man you ain't never seen before.
Umar Ifatunde. I want to say this, that a tragedy took place.
Okay, here we go.
In Texas a few weeks ago.
Here we go.
Brother Karmelo Anthony defended himself. In a state that has a stand your ground law, Texas. In a state that has a stand your ground law. In a state that freely allows people to walk around with guns without a license to carry. In a state that promotes the right to self-defense, a young brother exercised his God-given right to self-defense. He has to stand trial before a jury of his peers in Texas to see whether or not the act was done in self-defense or whether or not it was done in cold blood. I wasn't there. You wasn't there. I don't know what happened. You don't know what happened. But what I do know is no young black boy who gets good grades in school, never been arrested, never been in trouble with the law, is going to take somebody's life just because he feels like it. Now, I've been studying psychology my whole life. I have 3 degrees in it, including the highest credential, which is a doctorate in clinical psychology. Nobody's going to convince me that this young man decided to take a life in broad daylight for no reason at all. I might have been born at night, but I wasn't born last night.
But I want to say this to all you Africans on the internet who are apologizing to Caucasian Nation for what happened. I'm sorry to the family that they lost their loved one. I'm sorry to the family that they lost their loved one. I make no jokes about it. No one should lose a child. Black, white, red, yellow, or brown. No one should lose a child. No one should lose a child. But I must say to Caucasian Nation, you take the life of black people on a daily basis without consequence. Police kill us on a daily basis without consequence. White men kill us on a daily basis without consequence. White women kill us on a daily basis without consequence. Look at all the black men murdered by their white female lovers. Look at all the black men murdered in this country by their white female lovers. Look at all the black people murdered by police every day in this country. Look at all the so-called vigilante justice. George Zimmerman pursued an unarmed Trayvon Martin and unalived him.
That's true.
George Zimmerman pursued an unarmed Trayvon Martin and unalived him. Do we need to go down? What about all the mass killings of black people by Caucasians in this country? Dylan Roof is still alive and breathing. Dylan Roof is still alive and breathing. So to Caucasian Nation, it is very hypocritical for you to say black people need to feel for your loss, although we do, because we are the only human beings on this planet. According to your scientists, we are the only 100% organic, certified, real human beings on the earth. All other human beings have Neanderthal DNA except the African. But you want us to feel for your loss, but you didn't feel for us when Trayvon died. In fact, you gave money to Trayvon's killer. You gave money to Michael Brown's killer. You raised the people who unalived us.
I want to get in here and say this real quick. What he's saying about Trayvon Martin, we all know that that's right. Okay? We all know that that's right. When he mentions the rundown of what happened to us, we all know that that's right. But you're telling me as a full collective, all the Caucasian people in the United States, fully, all of them together was like, F all y'all kids that died. Okay? Because this is what y'all want black people to do. Y'all want us all as a collective to say F what happened to Austin as a collective. And that can't, listen to me. Nobody would ever sit up here and tell me that's what all the Caucasian people did. Because even when our ancestors was marching, okay? When our ancestors was marching, there were Caucasian people within the realm and inside the march with them. And they got beat up. They got hurt just like our brothers and sisters, our ancestors. So ain't no way all of them as a collective got behind that idiot who deleted Trayvon. So we all supposed to be like, yeah, let's get all together. All y'all Negroes get together and we gonna all say that it's good that something happened to Austin. Get your ass out of here.
Caucasian Nation, when y'all unalive one of us, y'all tell us to be quiet, sit still, and let justice run its course. That's what y'all tell us. Y'all told us that with Sonia Bland. Y'all told us that with Michael Brown. Y'all told us that with Sonia Massey. Y'all told us that with Amir Locke. Y'all told us that with Amar Arbery. Y'all told us that with Philando Castile. Y'all said, sit still, Negro Nation. Sit still, Africans, and let justice run its course. So I need somebody from Neanderthal Nation before I get into Dootsy's kitchen, because I'm hungry. Big Papa is a little hungry, but I need somebody to explain to me. I need somebody to explain to me why black people have to wait on justice to run its course when we get murdered by Caucasians. But when one of us is up, but when a Caucasian is unalived by one of us, it's okay for y'all to threaten us. It's okay for y'all to send death threats, racist language, racist mail, smear campaigns, slander, disrespect of every kind. Why is it okay for y'all to mistreat black people before justice has run its course in the courtroom? It's okay for y'all to do it, to mistreat us before we have had our day in court. But when y'all unalive one of us, we supposed to wait until the court makes a decision. I know what this is about. This is about y'all thinking your lives are more valuable than ours. We know what it's about. Every African in America knows what this is about. You believe that your pale life is more important than my melanated life. You believe your Neanderthal DNA is more precious than my original ancient African DNA. We know what this is about. But let me say this. And if you need to reach me, you can text me 215-989-9858. If you need to reach me, you can text me 215-989-9858. To every Negro apologizing to Caucasian Nation and publicly convicting our brother Karmelo Anthony in the court of public opinion before he has had his day in court, shame on you Negroes. Shame on every coon.
Shame on you, Negroes.
Shame on every Negro pen. Shame on every black cracker who's on the internet apologizing to Caucasian Nation.
He says shame on you Negroes, you black crackers.
Guilt before he's had his day in court because you love your slave master. Shame on you Negroes.
Wow.
I'm so sick and tired of seeing black people get on the internet and say, I'm sorry, Caucasian Nation. I'm sorry, Caucasian Nation.
All right now.
He was wrong. How do you know he was wrong? You wasn't there. You didn't stand in defense of none of our slain when the police took their lives. You didn't speak up for Trayvon. You didn't speak up for Sonia Massey. You didn't speak up for Sonia Bland or Amir Locke or Dante or Philando Castile or Freddie Gray. You didn't speak up for Breonna Taylor, but you're going to get on the internet and speak up for Caucasian Nation? We don't have the history of taking their lives. They have a history of taking our lives, and you Negroes got the audacity.
The Negroes got the audacity.
You Negroes got the audacity to get on the internet, get on your hands and knees, and lick the spittle of your oppressor. You got the nerve to get on the internet and get on your hands and knees and lick the spittle of or lick their shoes, lick the soles of their shoes. We so sorry. He was wrong. So much love for your oppressor, none for your own family.
Oh my God.
That's why we're going to have a civil war.
He said a civil
amongst
war.
ourselves before we can have any other type of war. There can be no revolution in African society.
Oh my God.
Until we first identify and isolate the coons. The coonocracy is out of control. The coonocracy is out of control. The coonocracy is out of control. Brothers and sisters, I got to get in here. Dootsy's Kitchen. Make sure you pull up tonight, New Jersey, 1090 Cousins Lane. I'm going to talk about this more on the art of dialogue. I'm going to talk about this more.
Okay, we done. So we black crackers now, okay? We black crackers. Now, I want us to go directly, because I was stopping it a little bit. I want us to go directly to what he posts on social media. Shout out to Young Black and Wealthy. So y'all gonna hear the part that he gonna get in here and disgrace. He said, y'all coons, okay? So we gonna get in here. Listen to that part, okay? Y'all ready? Here we go.
Wrong. How do you know he was wrong? You wasn't there. You didn't stand in defense of none of our slain when the police took their lives. You didn't speak up for Trayvon. You didn't speak up for Sonia Massey. You didn't speak up for Sonia Bland or Amir Locke or Dante or Philando Castile or Freddie Gray. You didn't speak up for Breonna Taylor, but you're going to get on the internet and speak up for Caucasian Nation? To every Negro apologizing to Caucasian Nation and publicly convicting our brother Carmelo Anthony in the court of public opinion before he has had his day in court, shame on you Negroes. Shame on every coon. Shame on every Negro pen. Shame on every black cracker who's on the internet apologizing to Caucasian Nation, condemning our brother to guilt before he's had his day in court because you love your slave master. Shame on you Negroes. He was wrong. How do you know he was wrong? You wasn't there. You didn't stand in defense.
So, Dr. Umar, okay, the leader of Pan-Africanism, okay, and revelations before backshots, revelations before the punani, okay, want to give bear hugs to black women who don't have dick at home. Yes, I said it. Okay? Yes, I said it. The original Pookie and Rere of our time. Yes, I said it. Okay? Yes, I said it. He said, y'all black crackers. He called us black crackers. Whoever out here saying sorry to the Austin Metcalf family, we black crackers. Now I'm going to share something with you. I'm going to be the black cracker. I'm going to be a black cracker because I'm a mother. I'm a mother. And I'm going to share something with you. No mother should get a call that she has to go and identify her son. I don't care what color you are. Yellow, green, red, orange, blue, whatever color you are. No mother wants to get a call that she got to go identify her son. I don't care what color you are. And so when you hear me say my condolences to the family, it's because you hear the mother in me say my condolences to the family. We have a young man up here that he looks like a brick house. This boy is huge. He looked like a linebacker. Do you think I want somebody to come tell me some shit like that? Do you think I want somebody to call me and my husband and say, come down to so-and-so, we need you to identify? Do you think I want somebody to call me like that? And then I have other people around on social media talking about that's good that happened to my son. I know some of y'all in here like, take heed, this and that, and all this other stuff. Take heed, this and that. You have a child. Look at your baby. Look at your baby. Look at your baby. Some of y'all got baby kids. Some of y'all kids is bad as shit. Some of your kids curse at 5. Nobody corrects these babies. Some of your kids bully at school, beat other kids up. Okay? Then when something happened to your kid, okay? Now, I want you to have that same smoke. I want you to have that same energy that you give in the Austin family. Same energy. The problem that I got, I'm not mad that y'all gave money to Anthony's family. That's not it. The problem is when y'all was giving the money and you write a comment, because when you donate, right? When you donate to people, okay, you got to write a comment, okay? They ask you, do you want to write a comment? My problem is the hatred that y'all put in here. Instead of you putting, God be with y'all. You know what I'm saying? God be with y'all. May God protect y'all family. You know what I'm saying? I could understand that. But y'all was putting some dumb shit in there. Like, yeah, that's good. That's good what he did. That's right, young king. Protect yourself, young king. All that bullshit you put in there. Instead of y'all saying this is for the family, I hope everything work out. We praying for y'all. That's what you supposed to say, damn it. That's what you supposed to say. Not get in here and talk about, yeah, we getting them back for what they did to us, this and that. And mind you, this is not the same white folks that did the shit to our ancestors. This is not the same white folks. I know a lot of y'all want to get in here and be like, yeah, it's the same. It's the same. It is not. Not all of them are bad people. Some of them are good people. Not all black people are good people. Some black people are bad people. We have blacks people that are bad too. Let me share something with some of y'all Negroes, because some of y'all pissed me the fuck off. Let me share something with some of y'all. There are some Negroes in our community that you don't even like to fuck with. You see them on the street, you cross the motherfucking street. Don't get in here and act like you ain't never done that shit. Sometimes you see our own that they look something look wrong, and your ass move to another car in the subway. You see some shit, you move because you see they on some demon time. White folks is like that too. They see somebody that's just like them, but they see something wrong with them, they move. Sometimes they'll go across the street from their own people. So we got good and bad in this bitch. And when black and white get tangled up into some shit like this, we got to choose what is right and what is wrong. And I'm not telling you to turn on Anthony. I'm not telling you that, because Anthony is still our child. But we need to look at the fact that this boy, Austin, passed away. Do you understand what I'm saying? He passed away from this thing, from this foolery. On both of their parts, Austin and Anthony, okay? On both of their parts, nobody understands conflict resolution. Nobody understands this on both of their parts. Nobody. Because at the end of the day, they said to us what? It was raining. It was raining, right? Okay? Y'all all children, it was raining. What's wrong with somebody being under the tent? It's raining. The tent doesn't belong to anybody. It belongs to the school. Another thing too, when somebody doesn't want me there, okay? You don't want me there. It's raining, baby. You not sugar. You can walk out. You not sugar. You can walk out. Walk into the building. You're not sugar. You won't melt. Either black or white. Somebody don't want me there, I walk out. Go report it to one of the officials. Tell them. At the end of the day, this is two children. They're not grown men. This is two children. I could see us being more harsh if it was grown men, because we would say both of them was fools. That's what we would say. But these were two children, 17 years old, and they don't even understand conflict resolution. That's bad. That's bad on both parts of both parents. That's bad. But at the end of the day, a child died. We're supposed to have remorse. Regardless of what color the child is, we're supposed to have remorse. You're going to tell me all the Caucasian people as a collective, when Trayvon got deleted by that idiot because he thought Skittles and that tea, the can of tea, was some nonsense, you're going to tell me all the Caucasian people as a collective was like, this idiot is right to delete Trayvon. If you say that shit, you lying to yourself. because I seen Caucasian people wearing that boy's shirt. So ain't no way you gonna tell me, oh yeah, all the Caucasian people as a collective was like, yeah, it's good that Trayvon got deleted. No. But you want all black people to get in there and be like, yeah, it's good that Austin got deleted. You can kiss my ass. You can kiss my ass. Left to right, kiss my ass. This boy was 17 years old. He was 17 years old. Anybody, you can believe what you want to believe. You can say whatever you feel. I'm not here to judge you. But at the end of the day, I'm somebody's mama. And my heart will go out to any family that lost their child. My heart goes out to any family that lost their child. One of our sons just went up in a school in Dallas and deleted 5 of our children. 5 of our children. He went up into Dallas High School and deleted 5 of our children. Now those families have to put those boys to rest. They have to lay those boys to rest because of one of our sons. Because he said, I had to do it. He said, I had to do it. Why do you think you had to do it, baby? I had to do it.
I love all my peoples, man. Nigga told me he was gonna kill me. All these niggas told me they was gonna kill me. Look what happened. I love my Sandra. I love the nigga behind this camera. I love Yana. I love my nieces and nephews. All of them. I want everybody to know I love them. People named that I didn't even trust me. I love you. I can't think right now. But I love y'all. This is my last time fucking around be seeing y'all. Last time I'm talking to y'all. Excuse my language. But I love y'all. I know I was wrong for what I did. But I didn't want to do it. But I had to do it. I'll be damned if one of us get buried again. I'm tired of us getting buried and nobody doing shit about it. My mama gone, my granny gone, everybody gone that I love. So I can't go. I can't go. I'd rather y'all see me like this, locked up, than y'all see me dead in the ground. And I know that's really what y'all, come on now. I know y'all don't want to see me dead. Come on now. Nah, what? Kill myself. But I know that's not what y'all want me to do. So let's be for real, y'all. I love y'all.
He said he had to. He said he had to. Why did one of our children believe he had to? See, this stuff starts at home. He said he had to. When we get in here and we talk about fathers are essential, that we need fathers. When we get in here and say that men are the foundation on which we stand on, that's what you need. We need fathers. And mama, this is when you come into play. Stop spreading your legs for the man that is designed to be Pookie and Rere. Stop getting up there and doggy style being with a man who is designed to be Pookie and Rere. This young man said he had to. His mama, his grandma is gone. He had to. Had to. And this one right here, he's only 17. He said he had to. He had to. The other Caucasian, Caucasian young man who went up there and shot up Florida State University, that one right there, same thing. Where's the father? Same thing. Where's the father? Where's the father? Where's the father? The mom was a deputy. Where's the father? The father is needed to teach these young men and women how to regulate their emotions. How to regulate their emotions, because a woman's emotions is all over the place. Our emotions are different. Like right now, you see how Take Heed is getting in here? I'm so emotional talking about this, right? Okay, but you'll have a brother that will come up here and he's not going to be emotional. He's going to talk. He's going to spit those facts. He's going to spit that truth. You're going to understand everything. Take Heed is emotional. That's why you see me stopping, because I don't want to cry. This is the thing. Men are needed. I don't care what color he is. Men are needed to groom these children. They are needed to groom these children to become men and women, productive men and women. The thing is that we're not all gonna agree. We're not all gonna agree. In the black community, we not all gonna agree. And I'm fine with that. But when you get in here and say we need a civil war within our community, I want to see how long you last, Dr. Umar. I want to see how long you last, because some of your talking points make sense. And maybe Pookie and Rere on the street may not like the way you talk. Maybe Pookie and Rere want to continue to sell drugs to their community. Maybe Pookie and Rere want to continue to have gangs in their community. And maybe they don't want to listen to you. Because a few years ago, you were the same ones that said we got monsters in our community. Some of our children are monsters. And you said some of them might have to go to sleep forever. You said that. You said that. So what are you saying now? What are you saying now? Because you said that. The problem with the melanated community is that we don't correct each other no more. We don't correct each other no more. We don't. 18, can you drop him? I just saw him in the chat. Can you drop him? This is the thing. We don't correct our community anymore. We don't. We don't. We just let them do nonsense, and then you got people, okay? You got people that are getting here. Let me see. I got him. Okay. You got people that will get in here and say, oh, you need to just mind your business. It's not your business. It's not your business because this is not, you don't have no right to speak on it. Let me share something with you. If you come tell your business to social media, right? If you come tell your business to social media, everybody has the right to critique what you said. Everybody has the right to critique what you said. That's the problem when in our community, we don't do corrections anymore. There's no more shame in our community. Shout out to Mrs. She Said. There's no more shame. Nobody wants to do corrections anymore. Now listen to me. My brothers and sisters, you going to take it how you want to take it. No matter how you take it, that's your business. But at the end of the day, we're the only community that can't self-correct. We're the only community that can't self-correct. When the Hispanic community do nonsense, you know what they do? They put those people in the back. They put those people in the back. They got people that do dumb shit. They put them in the back because they want y'all to know that they about family. They love each other. They continue to love and protect each other. The Hispanic community gonna put y'all bitches in the back. Y'all do nonsense, you going to the back. You out here making babies, you ain't married, they put y'all to the back. They want people to know that they upright, okay? Caucasian community, they do the same shit, okay? If you out here got baby daddies, this and that, you doing nonsense, you on drugs, you in gangs and stuff, they put their asses in the back. They put them in the back. Nah, y'all motherfuckers gotta go to the back. They put you in the back. Okay? Haitian community do the same thing. African community do the same thing. Asian community does the same thing. Black people. My brothers and sisters, you know where we put these motherfuckers in the front? In the front. Everybody think we all the same. Okay? We put these motherfuckers in the front. Okay? Taquisha got 10 kids and nine baby daddies and one is a possible. Okay? Keyshawn got 12 baby mamas and about 24 kids. Okay? This is the shit. And we put them in the front. Anything that's dumb shit in our community get put to the front. And they become famous. They become famous. They come YouTube famous. Okay? YouTubian famous. Okay, but you look at the Hispanic community, the Caucasian community, all the other beautiful colors of the rainbow in our community, and you see dumb shit, they put those motherfuckers in the back. They like, no, your ass got to go to the back. You can't be up here with us. Okay, black community, we let them sit there. You want to know why? Because we do this. We do this. We let them sit in the front because we do this. Two things that we take from the Bible. Judge ye not, and ye shall not be judged. Who is without sin, cast the first stone. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying. Now, I don't know who you are, my dear. I don't know who you are, but that's a lie. The mother and father done already had the house and the car beforehand. Y'all got to stop pushing that stuff, seriously. Now, yeah, they got up all that money for the GoFundMe, but y'all got to stop lying. Just do a little research. Just do a little research. And ain't nobody making him a hero. You got to see that y'all got to stop with that propaganda stuff, seriously. This is the thing. This is the thing. We uplift foolery. Anybody who does nonsense in our community, like all the people that Dr. Umar just mentioned, right? All the people that he mentioned, okay, that got sent to glory and stuff like that. There's backstories behind that stuff. There's backstories behind that stuff. See, he don't mention that. Okay? And some of the incidents was uncalled for. Trayvon is not supposed to have been sent. Trayvon was not supposed to be sent to glory. That baby was not supposed to be sent to glory. There's a couple of our children that was not supposed to be sent to glory. Baby, I will not get up here and tell you no lies. Look, you hear what I'm saying? I will not get up here and tell you no lies. A couple of our children, the two twins that was in the mountains. Oh my God. Okay? The two twins that was in the mountains, damn it. Okay? Was not supposed to be sent to glory. Oh my God. Oh my God. And I hope they put that fireman, okay? I think they call him assistant fireman. I don't know who the hell he is. Okay? I hope they put that motherfucker under the jail. And I hope Big Bubba and Big Tyrese whoop on that ass. Yes. 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 I say that with a full chest. With a full chest, I say that. I hope they put that motherfucker under the jail. With a full chest. Okay? All I'm saying is that we're supposed to have remorse. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We cannot all get together and be like, yeah, this makes sense. When you know we all been raised differently. We all been raised differently. I cannot get in here and say that he's supposed to, he's supposed to die. I can't. Why does Take Heed say this? Anybody remember, I think it was last week, I told y'all a horrible story from when I was young. Okay? I tell y'all a lot of horrible stories, but from when I was young. But this was a particular one that I told y'all. There was a woman that was out in my projects, right? She was at the table. They probably was playing cards or something, okay? This woman was talking about my mother. Hey, Ricky, how are you? This mother, shout out to Ricky Williams. Guys, please like and subscribe to that brother's channel. Content is always fire and educational. And baby, he'll give it to you straight, even if you don't want to hear it, honey. Even if you don't want to hear it. So, check this out. Check this out. The girl was at the table. They was playing cards. She was talking about my mother buying crack from her. Okay? Talking about how much crack my mother bought from her. Okay? She made a nice money, pretty penny off my mama. Okay? So one of the girls came and told me. Okay? Me and my sister was like, we were like the terror in our projects. But there was other girls and boys that did nonsense too, but we didn't fight fair. So when we fought, we would jump you, okay? So now, one of the girls came and told me, because, troublemakers, you got to get the troublemakers and shit in here. So she come tell me, I walk up on a grown woman. This woman was in her 20s, and I was like maybe 16 or something. She was in her 20s, okay? She was a drug dealer in our project, okay? So I walked up to her and I said, why did you talk about my mama? Why was you talking about my mama buying crack from you? Right? Okay? So I had the whole crowd outside. The crowd swoop you up and shit, They're like, yeah, get her. She was talking about your mama, right? So now she goes back. She's like, yeah, bitch, I'll be right back. Mind you, she was by her door. Y'all know the project door is like big and metal and shit. She was holding up by the door. And I was talking to her outside, okay? Like she's standing outside. I'm right there. Right outside her door. She was like, all right, bitch, I'm coming. She went back in the house. Okay? She went back in the house. My mama said, don't fight her. My mom screamed from the window, don't fight her. Come back over here. Don't fight her. Come back over here. Because my mama knew she probably went to go get something in her house. So me and the girl start fighting. She come back outside. I ain't listen to my mama. She come back outside. Me and her start thumping, okay? And I got over on her. This girl took a big butcher knife and she stabbed me in my hand. I still got the stitches and everything. So Take Heed was being a bully. Take Heed was being a bully. because she was talking about my mama, but did I have to go up there and tell a bitch I want to beat the hell out you? Did I have to go tell her that? I ain't had to go tell her that. I could have just let it ride. It was words. My mama did buy crack from her. I could have just let it ride, right? But no. So now this woman stabbed me in my hand. I ripped my t-shirt off and tied it around my arm real tight. And I still was welling on her. Okay? The thing is that I could have got deleted that night. Now, was it justified? If she would have deleted me that night, would it have been justified? Because I wanted to fight her. This is why I can't subscribe to a lot of y'all stuff. This is why I can't subscribe to a lot of y'all stuff, because the stuff that y'all see playing out on social media, right? I have lived through a lot of this stuff. The stuff we talk about on the YouTubian streets, I have lived through a lot of that stuff. And all I can say is that it was nothing but God. All I can say that it was nothing but God. God decided to give me grace and mercy. Decided to give me grace and mercy. This girl could have took me out. She could have took me out. That case was horrible. That case was horrible. And my mom it was so bad. It was so bad. I've never seen anything like that. And my mom made me promise not to fight ever again. But mind you, my mom groomed me to be a monster like that. She groomed me to be a fighter from when I was young. Because when I used to lose fights, me and my siblings, when we lost fights, we used to get our ass whooped. My mom would whoop us. This is why I don't condone fighting with my own children. I don't condone fighting at all with my own kids because of the trauma growing up. You get your ass whooped. You lose a fight, you get your ass whooped. My mama will whoop you. And so she raised monsters. And this is why people were scared to fight us when we were growing up, because they knew my mom condoned us. She had 5 kids. She condoned us whooping ass. Okay? And one she didn't have custody of. So 4 of us would get out there and whoop ass together. And we didn't care where we left you at when we were done. Now, this is not take heed blowing smoke up y'all ass, okay? This not take heed blowing smoke up y'all ass. There's people that I grew up with that they can vouch for all the shit that I tell y'all. This is not me blowing smoke up your ass. I have no reason to come up here and say I live this way, I live that way, and be lying. I'm not one of those content creators, and some of y'all probably already know that this, oh yeah, take heed is the real deal. I have no reason to lie. Okay? Actually, this is like therapy for me, actually, when I come up here and I be telling y'all my life story. The thing is that we should not be in here and just agree all together. Nobody can agree all together. Nobody will get in here and agree all together. Nobody does that. The Caucasian families don't do that either. They don't get in here, oh, we gonna agree all together. Just because we don't hear them, okay? Some of them may not be on social media, but they don't all agree all together for some dumb shit. When something happens to our children, and y'all got in there and gave this boy Anthony and the family money. I'm not mad that you gave them money. I'm not. It's the way y'all wrote the comments like y'all crazy. That y'all happy that Austin passed away. That's not the thing. Yes, we need to go and he needs to have his day in court. Yes, he does. He does need to have his day in court. But if you look at this situation, regardless of how you feel, the mother and father of Austin does deserve your condolences, my condolences. There's nothing wrong with saying my condolences. And then Dr. Umar in here talking about, oh, nah, you ain't supposed to be saying you sorry. You's a black cracker. You's a coon. We need to have a civil war with his punk ass. We need to have a civil war talking about he won back shots before Revelations. What do you mean? Why do you want to always give women back shots? Why do you always want to get in somebody punani? Why is that always the case? When you got 2 or 3 more children or whatever, 2 or more children that don't even know who you are, and you out here teaching. You out here teaching to the melanated community, and you have not even stand up as a man and raise your children. How can you teach me what to do and you haven't done it? That's why I have a lot of problem with content creators that get in here. You ain't never done this shit, but you in here teaching somebody something. Or you in the same shit that somebody else is in, and you have not got to the finish line. That's the shit that bothers me more. Y'all be out here trying to teach somebody something. Trying to teach somebody something, and you have not learned from your mistake. That's the thing that hurts so bad. And I don't like to correct our brothers. I don't. I have no joy in correcting our brothers unless you a Pookie and Rere. Unless you a Pookie and Rere and you didn't learn from your mistakes, then yes, take heed, gonna throw that smoke at you. So you can call me a coon, a black cracker, and this and that. My heart still goes out to Austin's family. Because at the end of the day, I'm a mother of 5. I am a mother of 5. And I can't sit up here and be like, that shit is right. When I saw this woman crying on the news, my heart went out to her. People talking about always theatrics, and this and that. You gonna tell a mother, some of y'all Negroes, you gonna say that the mother is doing theatrics. She's crying. Okay? She's crying, always theatrics. You lost your son. You lost your son is theatrics. A child that you had them sucking your breasts. A child that you had to wash, change their diapers, get them dressed. And you telling me this woman crying, this is theatrics? It's theatrics? Yeah, that's what you said. It's theatrics. What the mama doing? Do you know every child that a mother gave birth to? Do you know that child DNA, a part of them stay in the mama's body? Did y'all know that? Every child, even if you had deletions, uh-huh. Every child that a woman has given birth to or even had deletions, a part of their DNA stay in the mama body. You know, the mama is the incubator. She's the incubator. Okay? Mm-hmm. She the incubator. So every child she has given birth to has left some special part of them in her. Mm-hmm. So you gonna tell me, you gonna tell me, you gonna tell me that always theatrics. It's 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 theatrics that she's crying her son. 17 years old. That's theatrics. This is why I can't subscribe to some of y'all shit. This why. This why. This why I can't get up there and be like, yeah, this makes sense. Cause some of the dumb shit y'all be saying, that sound crazy. Like how you tell a mama she's doing theatrics. This is theatrics. Karen, I see you. I'm sorry for your loss, my dear. You getting up here talking about this is theatrics for a mama. I don't care what color she is. She can be fucking yellow and blue and purple and green and whatever. You telling me that this is theatrics for the mama. Y'all motherfuckers need y'all ass kicked. This is theatrics for the mama. What about the 5 children who got deleted in the Dallas high school? So when they mamas be crying and stuff, that's theatrics too, right? The boy, the 17-year-old boy who deleted those 5 boys, his auntie was praying for him as he was entering the police vehicle. And I want to ask you, auntie, where was the prayers before he deleted those kids, before he entered the police car? Where was those prayers at, auntie? The children who are in college, Florida State University, is those mamas gonna be theatric too? Those 3 kids that got deleted in in Florida State, I think it's 3 or more that got deleted in the Florida State. They mama gonna be doing theatrics too. They mama's gonna be doing theatrics too. And my brothers and sisters, listen, my brothers, I'm not trying to exclude you, because yes, you are the amazing part of these children even coming to life. But I'm looking at the mama because we still hold the child DNA in our body. We still hold a part of these children in our body. When y'all release, everything comes to us. So now you telling me that all these kids who passed away, the mamas is doing theatrics. Is it because they white, you saying they doing theatrics? Is it because they white, that's why? Is it because they white? Because Anthony mama was up there crying. She was up there crying. So that's not theatrics though. That's not theatrics. Cause as we just up here just saying all the white people that's crying, that's theatrics. Are we saying that? Are we saying all the white people that's crying because they babies have been sent to glory, that's theatrics though? Can you imagine Can you imagine? I want us to get into something real quick. Officer Tatum had dropped this. Okay. When I want to share one more thing with y'all. When I mentioned the situation that happened with me when I was young, okay? When I mentioned that situation that happened to me when I was young, I can't say the full story. I can't say the full story. There's some stuff that I can't say. I can only tell you the part that I remember. Okay? Some other stuff happened, but I can't tell you the full thing because it involves some other people. So I can only tell you what happened in my part. Okay? So that's why the story doesn't end how it's supposed to end. We gonna say that. Now, let's get in here with Officer Tatum because they got a problem with the spokesperson that is talking for, Anthony's family, okay? Shout out to Officer Tatum. You know it's going to be a commercial first, and then we're going to get into the foolery because Officer Tatum got a lot to say, and I don't agree with everything he's saying when he says that black people are ready to get back and hurt white people. I don't believe that. I have never put in my mind I want to hurt a white person, a Hispanic person, a Haitian person, an African person. I ain't never put that in my heart to hurt nobody. Okay? You know what Take Heed want to do? Take Heed just want to continue to be a wife and a mama. I said it just like that. I said it just like that. I want to continue to be a wife and a mama. That's what I want to continue to do and live my life. Okay? That's what I want to continue to do. I don't want to be out here warring with nobody. I don't want to be out here warring with nobody. That's the last thing that should be on our mind. And I don't agree with what he's saying. And I like Officer Tatum. I like him. But I don't agree with everything he subscribed to. I don't agree with everything. And that's all right. We can get in here and agree to disagree. That's a good thing. Agree to disagree. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you agreeing to disagree.
Seems to get more wild and, quite honestly, more abhorrent by the day.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me on. And it is very despicable what we've seen so far. And it just speaks to the underlying underbelly of racism that still exists in this country, perpetuated by black people, in my personal opinion. I made a statement on one of my videos to tell Metcalf's father, quit capitulating to these black people because they do not want to be your friend. A lot of them who are associated with this incident, that's giving money in the GoFundMe, who's representing the family, they secretly despise and hate white people and want revenge for what they believe is still a wrong way back in slavery. So it's turning south as the capitulation continues. But another thing that I find is going to be very problematic is that you have people that are pushing disinformation that makes it appear that this is a self-defense claim, and I do not think that this kid has a chance at self-defense, which is going to be horrible for him at the end of the day.
That does seem to be what the claim will be made when it gets to the court. But in the public opinion or in the public sphere, Brandon, you're right. We're already seeing comparisons made. In fact, Dominic Alexander did it yesterday at that press conference. He made comparisons to, for example, Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah, that has to be the most asinine thing that you can even try to express. Kyle Rittenhouse was attacked. He was chased down, cornered. A guy tried to take his weapon. He shot him. Another person tried to use a deadly weapon against him, which was a skateboard at the time. He ended up shooting him, and another person pulled a gun on him. And what else could he have done but protect himself lawfully in a place that he belonged? This is a very different situation. You have a young man who brought a knife to a track meet, which is already illegal, bringing a knife on the premise of a sporting event. And then you have the person, obviously, with the evidence that we have so far, is premeditating a stabbing because he has his hand in his bag and he's telling them, touch me and see what happens. You only need a split second to develop premeditation. So if you have a plan that you're going to use a weapon against somebody before you use the weapon, that's premeditation. And not utilizing equal force against a person is another uphill battle for him. Someone someone pushing you does not necessitate you to use deadly force against them. In no world is that legal, especially not in the state of Texas.
Let me ask you a question, in your opinion, Brandon, of Dominique Alexander. That press conference, I think we both agree, was absolutely appalling. He managed to butcher not just regular English grammar, but he managed to butcher the facts, for example, of Kyle Rittenhouse case. How does someone with not just his inabilities, but his criminal record become a voice in the public eye for someone like the family of Karmelo Anthony?
Well, this is just a continuation of...
And I want to stop it there. I want to stop it there because check this out. This man who is an advocate for the family, right? He comes from the national network, I think they call it. And I think this is, I'm not even sure if this is Al Sharpton's network, because I heard the network name before. So most of the time when advocates are out here helping families, they have seen nonsense, okay? They have seen foolery. They have did jail time and stuff like that. So does it make the man bad? Now, I may be misinformed, but if he had changed his life around, do we still listen? Now, my problem is that they're focusing on this man's history, okay? And the nonsense that he has done in his past, and for him to be advocating for the family. So I'm hoping that they switch to someone else, okay? I'm hoping that they switch to a different advocate for him. Maybe get another brother out there that don't have all this baggage going on. Because even when he mentioned Rittenhouse, he still ain't get the information correctly. Okay? He didn't get it correctly. Because a lot of y'all will get out here and y'all be saying he deleted black people, and he didn't. He didn't. Now, the color shouldn't matter, because what he did was horrible, regardless of what anybody say. Okay? What he did was horrible. And someone having a skateboard, trying to use a skateboard, and you have a weapon, it's the whole situation was confusing. If you ever listen to the case, the whole situation was terrible. Okay? But I don't know how we mix that in with Kamala, and I'm saying his name wrong, with Anthony and Austin. You know what I'm saying? But we all getting in here trying to spin this pot because it needs to fit a narrative. So I just want to say that one part about the guy, and maybe they should switch him out and get somebody else to help the family instead of him. But let's continue. Here we go.
Manipulation from black leaders to just pimp out these families for money. This man is not qualified whatsoever, and I can put my life on it that the defense team is literally want to throw up thinking about this guy litigating or putting information out in the public, and he's an idiot. He can't even say defense. What he said, self-defense.
And I'm going to share something with you. They lawyers should have been there. The lawyers should have been at the press conference, not this guy. The lawyers should have got up and spoke for the Anthony family, not this advocate. Anyway, let's go. Here we go.
Yeah, the other day he said self-defense. He don't even know how to say self-defense. And then also, I think what his objective is, and people may be missing this, is that they want to get the public to be on their side in order to taint the jury pool. Because as much disinformation they can put out there, as much sympathy they can garnish from the surrounding public, when it's time to do jury selections, they're going to have a lot of people that have sympathy towards Karmelo Anthony, which could create...
Got to stop it real quick, too, because when you hear Officer Tatum say misinformation, Officer Tatum put out misinformation too, okay? Now, that comes with the house and the car. He put that out there. He said that the family got the money for the GoFundMe, and they bought a new house and a new car, okay? He lied about that, and he's a famous content creator. He's supposed to do his research, not just go in and just go out and blatantly say stuff and it's not true. So you supposed to get in there and do that research, you being famous. Even me as a small content creator, sometimes I mess up and I got to come back and be like, guys, that was not the story. This is what it was. And a lot of my old timers that's in my chat be like, wait a minute now, take heed. Wait a minute now, you know you got to do some research. Some of them will DM me and say, wait a minute, take heed, that was not right. You got to go back and go and do some research. And sometimes it'll be in the chat. They'll be like, nah, take heed. And I'll be like, well, explain it to me because this is what I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? You have to have the understanding to accept the correction, okay? You have to be able to have the understanding to accept the correction, because him being a famous content creator, all he had to do was go and research it to see if they got that money from the GoFundMe, and they didn't get none of that money. The family had already had the house, they done already had the car, okay? They been had it. It wasn't that, oh no, they're banking on, okay, no, we're banking on the money that's coming from the GoFundMe, right? This is stupid. That money is nothing. That money will be nothing. This is stupid for them to bank on that. Let's go get the house and the car. Mind you, if y'all saw the picture that the family took, they were taking a picture in front of their house, and that was like a couple, maybe 2 years ago or something like that. They had already had the house. So this is dumb. And the Escalade, how easy is it to buy an Escalade now? Come on now. How easy is it to buy an Escalade? Go get one, fix it up, sparkle it up. Do you know how many people have Escalades that they have pimped that car out? Come on now. Y'all doing too much. You doing too much, and ain't nobody put two and two together. So that was my problem with Officer Tatum. And I like Officer Tatum. I ain't got no hate towards that brother at all. But that's the part that I'm like, you should have done your research on that one. Here we go.
Situation. But this gentleman who has a criminal record is not a fair and good representation for this family. I actually feel sorry for that little boy. Well, not that the fact that he killed somebody, but that they're thrusting him into a position that I don't think he wants to take. Karmelo Anthony should take a plea deal, because anybody that's thinking he's going to win in a defense claim in court is in for a rude.
Sky, I see what you wrote. I ain't know it was her. Because I watch Officer Tatum. I don't know why I'm not getting her notifications, but the first person that I saw was Officer Tatum. But thank you, Sky. We're going to say allegedly because I don't want to get in there because I didn't see it, okay? So I don't want to say, yeah, she said it, okay? But let's continue. Here we go.
And it's just very sad, this whole thing. One kid is dead.
It's very sad.
Another kid is going to probably spend the rest of his life in prison. And then you have these people pimping the family out to make as much money as they can and leave them high and dry at the end of the day.
And if the cost be racial division in this country, then so be it. That's the cost to pay for these actors, these grifters. Brendan Tatum, thank you so much for talking about this case with me here today.
Will, thank you for having me. God bless you.
All right, God bless you.
Now, when Tatum calls this man a grifter, right? Listen, I understand because they get in here and they always finessing every community, not just the black community, the white community get finessed too, okay? So I do agree with that part, okay? But for future reference, if I could ever talk to Officer Tatum, I would tell him, please, brother, do that research before you come out and say something. Because the thing is, not all black people want to see white people die. Not all black people want to be have victory and try to hurt white people. I have some white people that I love that are my friends. Okay? Well, we'll say associates because I don't really have friends. The only friend I got is my husband. But I have Caucasian people who are my friends. I have Hispanic people who are my friends. Okay? African people who are my friends. I mean associates. Y'all know what I mean. I would never want anything bad to happen to them. You understand? So the part that he's pushing, that black people want to see evil things happen to Caucasian people, this is not right. That melanated people want to see bad things happen to Caucasian people, this is not right. That's the narrative I don't like being pushed. Warrior for the truth. $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Kyle Rittenhouse was running with his weapon from the guys chasing him, and those men after him were grown men in their 30s. Okay, all right. Thank you, Warrior Truth. I didn't even know. I appreciate you for telling me that. So, when any of y'all who believe that we should be getting some get back, okay, and hurt the Caucasian people and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid. Yeah, I want to say that. I want to say that with my full chest. Y'all stupid. Yes. Anybody who think that that's wise, you know what I'm saying? You stupid. Okay? And if you think you're going to do that, I hope they put you under the jail. I hope they put you under the jail. Take heed to the message does not support violence. Okay? I hope they put your ass under the jail. And if I see you doing something to somebody and I see it, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't care about what my background was. I'm going to report your ass. I'm going to report your ass. This is nonsense. It's nonsense. There are good and bad people on both sides. Black people, we are not holy. Melanated, my brothers and sisters, we are not holy. We are not holy. That we do everything right. We got a lot of brothers and sisters that are tainted in our community that do fuck shit. That do fuck shit. There are people in the Caucasian community, all of them, none of them are holy. You understand? All of them not holy. There's some that do fuck shit in their community. And they know it. They know it, just like we know it. But the difference is, when they people do fuck shit, they put them in the back. You got to go to the back. You got to go to the back. As a Caucasian people, they see you doing fuck shit, they put you to the back. No, you got to get your ass in the back, Bobby. Bobby, Lisa, you got to get your ass in the back. You can't be in the front so everybody can see you doing stupid shit. They put you in the back, okay? But when we got Bobby and Lisa on our side, we let they ass sit in the front with everybody else. What the hell? So no, I can't subscribe to that. I'm not doing that. That's some dumb shit. So you want to call me a cracker, sir? Call me a cracker, damn it. I'll take the cracker. You said I'm a black cracker and a coon. I'ma take the shit. I'ma take the shit. Because I can't subscribe to that. I'm a mama. I can't. I can't do that. That's terrible. I can't. Both of these 17-year-old boys. One has been laid to rest last week, and the other one don't even know his fate. I want to talk about that. This is theatrics. A mother crying for her child. That's theatrics. Oh my God. It's theatrics. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Okay. So we done. We done with Dr. Umar and his foolishness. We done with him. I can't take him no more. We done. We gonna get on to something else. Thank you to everybody who donated to the channel. I greatly appreciate y'all. Warrior of Truth, I got you, baby. Here we go right here. I got something good for you. Let me see if I got it. Thank you for donating to the channel. I appreciate you, honey. And this is the newest star in the melanated community. Now, y'all know her voice. This is the newest ghetto star in the melanated community. Here we go.
In cash. That's a demand to the government. Respect to the law. Okay. Respect for the law. Okay. Respect to halal. I need 20K by this week in cash. That's a demand to the government. Respect to the law. Okay. Respect for the law. Okay. Respect to halal.
So thank you so much, Warrior Truth, for the $4.99 super chat, baby. I appreciate you. Let me see if I got that right. No, $5 super chat. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you so much. Sky, I see what you put in here. Okay. Take heed for this get back culture, especially for the black people. Remember, you will never prosper, and God will make you answer for your actions. Doing the severe Norbert. Okay, yep, you right. You right about that. You right about that. I don't believe in get back. You'll never take heed to subscribe to that. Okay. Now, Green Bean said, did she get that money? I don't know if she got that money, but she came back looking like new money, so I don't know if she got that money. Okay, I don't know if she got that money. Okay. Now, we're going to get onto something else. We're moving from this horrible situation, and it's still going to be in the news because people still acting crazy over it. We not talking about, what happened in Florida State. We not talking about what happened in Dallas. But we got to talk about this one because it's black and white. So we can get in here and start fighting amongst each other. And the thing is, we need each other. We need each other. No matter what color you are, and you in this melting pot, we all together in this melting pot, we all need each other, damn it. We all need each other. Because if some shit happen right now, we all gonna have to rise together. So y'all gotta stop with all this foolishness. The only time I've ever seen us all together, and this is so sad to say, but the only time I have seen America, all of us together in unison, you know what I'm saying? Like all of us united together, okay? No matter what color we are. Do anybody remember? It's a situation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One situation that happened to us. And we didn't care what color who was who. We all united together. Why is that have to be a crisis like that for us all to unite together? That was a tragedy. 9/11 was a nightmare for us. Why did that have to happen to us for us all to unite together? We can't just unite because we supposed to be together as Americans. We can't do that shit. No, we got to get in here and start talking shit to each other. Now, Green Beans, all of us don't watch football now. All of us don't watch football. Okay? Now, listen, Dallas is the team. Now, all of us don't watch football. Okay? But Dallas is the team. I don't care what none of y'all say in the chat. Okay? I don't care what none of y'all say. This is my channel. This is my channel. Okay? My daddy liked Dallas, and that's what I like. Okay? Now, let's get into the foolery. Okay? Now, this brother had asked this woman a question, and it had went viral. Okay? This had went viral. Okay? I don't know why it went viral, but people was asking, if this man said this to you and the way he did it, would you say yes? Okay? Listen to this right here. Here we go.
I can't imagine myself living without you. I can't. So you know what, babe? Will you marry me?
So if a man, we on a different subject, y'all. Release, y'all. Release. I know it was heavy this morning. Release, y'all. Release. It's going to be all right. God going to work it out. God is going to work it out. Okay? So now we switching the subject, okay? If a man comes to you and he does this in front of a whole bunch of people at the restaurant, let's replay it again. What would you do?
I can't imagine myself living without you. I can't. So you know what, babe? Will you marry me?
What would you do if you was at a nice restaurant and your boyfriend got on his knees and he started screaming, "Bae, I can't live without you." Everybody heard him. He was loud. What would you do? Would you accept the ring or would you say no because you embarrassed me? What would you do? I just want to know. What would you say? Huh? What would you say? 18 said I would accept the ring. Me too, 18. Me too. I don't care if he was embarrassing. That is something I would never forget. That is something I would never forget. And more than likely he wanted to make it that she remembers it. Okay? So no, I would be so happy. He did it being funny. Okay? And so yes, I would have said yes. Y'all crazy. Okay? Only some of y'all men in here clowning that brother. Forget y'all. Okay? Okay? Now Lisa said the ring don't mean a thing. Now listen. Now listen. I understand what you're saying, but we talking about a situation where this woman was happy that she received the ring. Okay? I hope you're not one of those women that get in here and be like, yeah, a marriage ain't nothing but a piece of paper. Y'all be the same ones that be having all those kids. Marriage is just a piece of paper. Okay? Y'all, you listen, y'all don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Okay? Don't believe the hype. The wife holds all the cards. Don't believe the hype. Okay? Because if you ain't married to that man, you get nothing when he passes away. Just want to let you know that. Okay? Some of y'all want to be side chicks for like 20 years. And he be married like 25 years. And then you come to the funeral thinking that you could. You come to the funeral thinking that they gonna be supportive and stuff like that. And they gonna be supportive and stuff like that. And then a wife walk up to you and be like, "I knew you was here all along." And you try to tell her, "Well, I got kids by him too," and she tell you, "Bitch, you ain't getting shit." So listen, I'm just telling you, okay? I'm just telling you, all right? Now, we gonna go into something else. I want y'all to hear this. This one's a little heartbreaking. So we going, I know we doing up and down. I know we doing up and down, okay? But this one was sad, okay? Because this young man thought that he thought he had a keeper. You know what I'm saying? Some young women to get out here and they fool you, okay? But he thought he had a keeper. Check this out.
Tatum? Yeah, that's my daughter.
Can I have her for $100?
That's her answer, man. I'm gonna let her answer. What you wanna say?
The fuck? What do you mean by that? Alright, what about $1,000 cash right now for her?
I mean,
Give me what?
Yeah, $1,000. Yeah, you can have the 1,000. I just need her for the night, you know? Like,
And you agree with that?
I mean, like, come on, money.
And you wanna continue to have going with this? Are you serious?
It's not money. It's been there.
After knowing you for a fucking year, you're talking about it's not that big.
It's been there.
After 1 week? Fucking year.
Oh my fucking god. It's money. It's fucking money. It's fucking money.
Stop!
I'm taking the money.
And you wanna continue to have.
So do you think she took the money? I shared the video with y'all. I shared the video with y'all in our community tab. No, I think it was our group chat on IG. Do you think she took the money? Do you think she took the money? I see you, real Leo, 24 years strong, baby. I can't wait till I get to that number. Go ahead now. I'm only 18. She took the money. She left this boy. She took the money. They've been dating 1 year. Some stranger walks up to her and says, $100 for just tonight. Okay. She said, what the F? What you think? I am. He said, okay, $1,000. And she pushes her boyfriend off her. And he's trying to like hold her and say, okay, he's trying to hold her and say, listen, we've been together for a whole year. A whole year. She's like, it's money though. $1,000 is money. This is why I have a problem when y'all say that women love harder than men. This is why I have a problem with y'all when y'all say that. Because men love much harder. They love much harder. You can't get a man to give up his woman for money. You can't. Especially a man with a king mindset. You can't get him to subscribe to none of that. You can't get him to subscribe to none of that. He can't. If he is in lock and sync with this woman, you can't get him to give up her in any way. You can't even come tell him no story about her. You can't. He has to find out for himself. But it's different when it comes to women, no matter what color you are. It's different when it comes to women because what happens is another woman can come tell a woman about her man, right? She immediately what? She immediately believes the woman. She immediately believes the woman without checking. Then she goes and confronts her boyfriend. Gets into a big argument with the boyfriend. She don't have no proof. Okay, at all. Okay? But because her girlfriend told her that she saw him. Okay? You understand? There's a difference. See, a man, he got to get that proof. He can't just come at you. Okay? He got to watch you for a minute. When somebody come tell him something, he don't go at you right away. He watch you. He watch you to see. You know what I'm saying? If you that type of woman. If you could do some nonsense. Prime example. When I was dating my king. Now I told y'all those big butt girls in the smile that get you in trouble. I'm one of those girls, okay? And I met my husband in my 20s, okay? So now when we were dating, a couple of his friends was like, this girl, you better watch her. You know what I'm saying? You better watch her because always those girls, those American girls that got those big butts and the smile, they hurt you. You like that? He's like, nah, she wouldn't do that. They was like, yeah, you gotta watch her. You gotta watch her. So for a minute, I saw how my king like was monitoring me. Like monitoring me. I remember this clear as day. And the thing is that you have to pay attention. When people tell you something, it's not that you're accusing, but you pay attention. So when my king found out that I was not that type of woman, that I was ready to be with only him and I didn't entertain anybody, this is when the guard came crumbling down. Like he knew that I was all in. Every man goes through this with a woman. You know what I'm saying? That if somebody came and told them something, but they don't jump up in the woman's face and be like, yeah, you did this. So-and-so told me this and that. No, what he does is he watch you. He watch you. See, a quiet man is a problem. My king is a quiet man. I love when he always pull out those glasses and stuff because he be paying attention. A quiet man will watch you. You can't do dumb shit around a quiet man. See, those ones that be screaming and acting up, those ones, they don't catch nothing. But those ones who quiet and they watch you, they catch your ass doing dumb shit. Okay? They catch you doing dumb shit. This woman right here, she let her relationship go of 1 year for somebody that she met at night on a boardwalk for $1,000. And then later, when whatever this guy gonna do with her and he break her heart, she'll be trying to call this one back talking about, oh, you know, I love you, you know that it just was some money, we could split the money, this and that. She'll still be because that's what she was telling him, let's split the money, let's split the money. How you tell somebody let's split the money? How do you get in here and tell somebody let's split the money? Because a man said he want to be with you for tonight. You don't even know what that means. You don't even know what that means. Because he could be talking about you spread your legs from east to west. That's what he could be talking about. All right. Now, I want y'all to hear this right here. Okay? This is TK Kirkland, okay? Shout out to this brother. He dropped this right here. I want y'all to hear this. And I want you, do you believe that this is true? Okay, let's get in here and understand. Do you believe that this is true? Here we go.
I tell guys, if you're in a relationship and you live with the woman and you get caught, here's my philosophy. Call her or don't call her, but never go back home. If you see it, baby, I got caught. Keep all that you got at the house. Give it to them. I'm not coming back. Because here's the mentality of most men. They'll get caught and marry the person they cheated on. For that person to be miserable for the rest of their life. And what's crazy, the girl know he cheated and she'll still marry him. It's like a mental illness.
So listen, marriage is I wouldn't say
you don't marry someone that cheated on you. I don't care how you slice that for you to be miserable for the rest of your life. Because once trust is broken, you got to be a phenomenal actor or actress to pretend it never happened. Nah, I tell.
Now I'm gonna share something with you. He right about that. He right about that. Most people may not agree with him, but he's right. Once you cheat, you shouldn't go and marry this woman. You should not. A woman a couple months ago had called into Angelique, right? Angelique, okay? The husband was cheating with, I think, 3 other women or something. He was cheating on the wife. The wife went on a binge for 4 months and slept with over 20 men. That's nasty, right? That's nasty. She went on a binge and slept with 20 men. Melissa, you right. She did. She only hurt herself. Okay? She went on a binge and slept with 20 men and called in to Angelique. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. She went in and called Angelique and told Angelique she slept with 20 men in 4 months. Do you know how much pounding somebody got to do on you? She said 4 months, 20 men. Do you know how much that's painful? That's painful. Okay? That's painful. 20 men. Okay? Yes, real Leo. Yes, that's some wild work. Yes. 20 men in 4 months. Baby, back shots, doggy, all that. Oh my God. No. And you gotta suck and all this. It's no, what? I'm scared for you. When you said it, Morgan, thank you for the $5 super chat, baby. I appreciate you. When you said it, I said, what? 20 men in 4 months? You was taking a sucking and fucking and back shots and this and that for 4 months? And you had to been sleeping with your husband too. You had to been sleeping with your husband too. And this was payback. She was paying him back. She was paying him back for him cheating 4 times. It ain't like she went and cheated with one man 4 times. He cheated 4 times. And so she hit him with a 20. The math ain't mathing. She hit him with a 20. He right about that because I'll share something with you. Once a woman find out that you cheated on her, she'll dog walk you. She gonna dog walk you. She gonna dog walk you. I ain't lying. She gonna dog walk you. And sometimes, nowadays, right? Okay, see, back in the day, they did this dumb shit too. But nowadays, she go after your daddy. She go after your daddy, your brother, your god brother, your cousin, your uncle. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty. Okay? She do that. She your best friend. Your best friend from the sandbox. Okay? And then you go and marry her. Like, yeah, I'm going to go marry her. You know what I'm saying? You hurt her and then you go marry her. That's my sisters. Woo, Lord. No, just let it be. Just let it be. Just say, listen, I got to go. You know, you find out he cheated. Just, but what do Take Heed always tell you? I tell you, find out first. I tell you, find out why the cheating occurred first, okay? Don't get in here and do no tit for tat. The tit for tat don't help. It don't help. All it does is destroy you. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also, donate to the page as well. I'm just letting you know. It hurts you. Oh, my God. She said 20. She said 20 men in 4 months. And everybody was laughing, okay? 20 men in 4 months. Oh, my God. Okay? 20 men in 4 months. Oh, my God. Okay? The back shots was real. Oh, my God. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. The back shots was real. Oh, my God. Ain't no way. I don't know why we think that's okay. And everybody was laughing. Morgan, I got you, baby. Here we go. Here we go. I got you, Morgan.
When you get to that part, after you done did all the damn turning, I bet not see another grown-ass man out there with no fan. Y'all ain't got no business with one of these. This ain't for y'all, especially y'all from these other states. I know y'all don't know no better. It's for women. Women. The women. If you know what I'm saying? Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to. I feel like if you a man and you got a fan out there, you better be twisted with it too. I seen one dude pull it out like it was a switch. Somebody, oh, this is my part. Sir, you're going on the internet. Got your sons all out there with fans. When that fan part come on me, it's a lot of other things you can do. You can even crisscross it. You can do something basic. But I bet not see another fan. Do that shit in the comfort of your own home. I know the fan fun. It really is, though. But don't be out there embarrassing your wife. Yeah, y'all trying to be Katana. So for all of y'all who don't know, take your fan and take your damn.
Now, he's complaining about y'all men who throwing that fan, okay? He's complaining about y'all men who doing that fan. Y'all know that fan dance that they do. He complaining about that. He said he tired of y'all doing those damn fans. He said, I'm tired of y'all doing those damn fans, okay? I'm tired of y'all doing those damn fans, okay? Now, for y'all brothers who think it's okay to be taking women back that be cheating, okay? Because we going to say the women that be cheating too. For y'all brothers who think it's okay to take these women back that be cheating, this is a oldie but goodie. Check this out right here.
You know what I told her when she called me on the phone? I said, honey, I done married again. I got me a good wife, and forget about you. Yes, sir. Forget about you. Because that's all I wanted of her is to let me alone. But I love the boy. You know what? I tell you what. I'd work, I'd wear jeans, boy. She go to church with fuzz. I ain't lying. The bracelet, $200 and $500 bracelet, big ring on her finger, singing in the choir. And I've got 2 jobs to boot that goddamn motherfucker. Do you know that? And that's the honest God truth. Huh?
You'll take care of business as far as I'm concerned.
Who? And man, do you know she was pretty? Man, she had my nose open.
I can see that.
She had my nose open.
Definitely so, I see that.
She had my nose open. I tell you what, and right today, every time I think about it, damn it, I get mad. I used to cry over, boy. I ain't lying. Sometimes I'd be at the job and I had to go and sit in the car for a few minutes. They asked me, said, "What's wrong with you, man?" Now, I wouldn't tell them, you know. I didn't want nobody to know I was that weak behind a woman.
Oh, you get
I love her, man. I ain't lying. I love the boy. You know what I told her when she called me on the phone? I said, "Honey, I done married again. I got me a good wife, and forget about you." Yes, sir. Forget about you. Because that's all I wanted of her is to let me alone.
He said all he wanted was for her to be a good wife. That's all he wanted, for her to be a good wife. But she didn't want to be. So he had to tell her, "I'm married and I'm happy now and I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right." And sometimes you have to tell women this. Like the young boy that we just heard him say, "Why? Why you want to do this to me? We've been together for a year. And you want to let this man take you home for $1,000. Sometimes you have to let women like this go. Because the woman that is supposed to be for you is coming. You know, a lot of these hyenas, these male hyenas and these female hyenas, block your blessing. Okay? You up there screwing up there with a female hyena, and the lioness is coming. And the hyena is blocking the way for the lioness to come. Let the hyena do the nonsense. Let her do the nonsense in the street so the lioness can come. You hear me? So the lioness can come. Let the hyena do nonsense in the street. Okay? Let the hyena do the nonsense in the street so the lioness could come. My king had told me this story. I'm going to tell y'all this story. I ain't going to get into too much detail because it's my husband's business, okay? But before he met me, okay, there's a woman who he was dropped down in love with this girl. You hear me? Dropped down in love with this girl. And, you know, baby, I want to say thank you for messing up. Yes, I want to say thank you for messing up. Because if you didn't mess up, I wouldn't be in this house today. So I want to say thank you for messing up. But my king was in love with this girl. You hear me? He was in love with this girl. This girl couldn't do no wrong. You hear me? This girl couldn't do no wrong. He loved this girl. Okay? So now, we started dating maybe like he was with her for a couple years, okay? We started dating, you know, he met me years later, okay? And he's talk about this girl. So as me already being seasoned, I've been married before, 19, I was married before, only 3 years married. I can see stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I looked at him and I told him, I said, "You really love this girl." We were just dating. He said it was nothing I would do. It was nothing that I would not do for her. Sound just like this man. I had played this video for him. He was laughing. And it was nothing he wouldn't do for this girl. He loved this girl. Okay? All right? Now, I'm not going to say she had a badunkadunk like me, but maybe it was close. Okay? But he loved this girl, okay? And when we were dating, he was like, went through so much with her. It was hard for him to trust me, okay? So there was a lot of things I had to open up my doors for him to see. There was a lot of stuff that I had to be open because he was hurt from this girl. Okay? Now, when she called him, we were already married when she called him, right? He was on his way home. She called him on the phone. That's when you had the flip phone back in the day. Okay? So she calls him and she says to him, I want to come to Jersey to come see you. And he said, no, I'm married already. Don't call my phone. Don't call my phone again. You made your decision. You did what you had to do. Don't call me again. So now when he come home, he looked at me. I said, what's wrong with you? He said, he told me what happened. And I said to him, babe, I'm sorry. He said, don't you say sorry. Don't you say sorry. Because you changed my life. Don't you say sorry. You are what I need. Don't you say sorry. You what I need. You hear me? You are what I need. My king don't play about me. I just want to say that. Yes, I'm spoiled. My king don't play about me. I just want to say that, you know. I just want to say that. My king don't play about me. Okay? I just want to say that. And I aggravate him too. My king don't play about me. I just want to say that right there. And to the sister that messed up, okay? To the sister that messed up, thank you, baby. Thank you. I would have never had these 4 children. I'd have never been in this big house, 3 baths, okay? Never been in this big house, okay? Okay, never. I've never been, okay? And I'm spoiled. I'd have never been, okay? Listen, thank you. I want to say thank you. So sometimes you got to get past those hyenas, those female hyenas, okay, to get to your destiny, okay? Sometimes you got to get past those female hyenas, my sisters, the same way. You got to get past those male hyenas to see your king. You got to get past those male hyenas to see your king. It's a lot of them running around here, okay? It's a lot of them running around here, okay? I'm telling you right now. And they make you want to listen to this song right here, okay? They make you want to listen to this song right here. These female hyenas be out here doing nonsense. And this is the anthem for the female hyenas right here.
You gotta check that pH balance, baby.
What you gotta check? What you gotta check?
Check that pH balance, baby.
What you gotta check?
You gotta check that pH balance, baby.
That pussy stink, don't it? I know.
You gotta check that pH balance, baby.
I know. Ain't nobody gotta tell me. Ain't nobody gotta tell me. What happened? Something is off. All right now. Melissa, don't be laughing, Melissa.
Something is in the air.
Green bean, stop laughing.
Something smells fishy.
What he say?
And we ain't eating fish.
Walker, what's up, baby?
Thinking to myself, what the hell is this? Sex is good,
but please do better.
You got to get that pH balance together, baby.
He said that pussy stink, baby. He said that pussy stink. That's nasty. That's nasty. Okay? That's nasty. Don't be mad with me. Don't be mad with me. Okay? Don't be mad with me. So the brother is right. He is correct, honey. He's correct in everything that he said. Now, I want to share something with y'all. Okay? Now Kitty has said this. Y'all know Kitty on social media, right? Shout out to Kitty. Now, even though they had all this nonsense about her on social media, I still got to say shout out to Kitty, okay? Because she drops a lot of gems. A lot of people don't like her, but she drops a lot of gems, and this is no different right here. Here we go.
Y'all get to romanticizing marriage real quick. Let me tell you something. You'll be dying to yourself every single day. Yeah. Every decision, every tempting moment, when your flesh wants you to go one way, you crucify it. It's not about putting your desires above everybody else. It's about putting your covenant above your comfort. That's love. That's the cost. Don't romanticize it. Respect it. Yeah. And marriage is absolutely a beautiful thing, but if you are not about that life, if you are not about picking up and carrying your cross every single day, not just for keeping yourself upright for the Lord, but also for your spouse and the covenant that you made between you, your spouse, and God, don't talk about it. Don't have that conversation yet until you stop romanticizing marriage and you realize this is me surrendering to something greater than me. This is me surrendering. This is me serving something more than myself. Before y'all get to romanticizing marriage,
some of y'all, you know, when when this is how you know that you married. Not even know that you're married, but this is how you know when you're ready to marry. When you can sacrifice for another person. When you can sacrifice for another person, that's how you know you're ready, because that's what marriage is. Marriage is servitude. A lot of y'all don't understand that. A lot of y'all believe that, you know, your husband is one person and you one person and you get to do whatever you want and he get to do whatever he want. And that's not marriage. You and him are one. You are the same person. So if somebody talking bad about your husband, they talking bad about you. If somebody talking bad about your wife, okay, they talking bad about you. My sisters and brothers of every color, I'm coming at you just like that. You don't let nobody get in here and talk about your husband. And your ass don't get in here and talk about your husband to nobody. My brothers, you take heed if you want. You don't let nobody talk bad about your wife. And you don't talk bad about your wife. Keep people out your business. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? You and him are one. Marriage is sacrifice. It is also love eternally. Ain't nothing like waking up next to somebody and biting them in the morning. Okay? Learn how to bite your husband. Okay? Take heed, support biting. Learn how to bite your husband. I listen and I support mounting him too. Mount this man. Bite, mount this man. Okay? Okay? I support this. Okay? Bite this man. Bite him everywhere. I bite mine on his ears. Okay? I get the beard, his cheeks. I like to bite his face. He don't really have no cheeks though. But I like to bite his face. Okay? I support biting your husband. Bite this man. Mount him. Okay? Okay? Bite this man. Now, I told y'all, your husband is a horse. Okay? Learn how to get on your horse. Mount this man. Okay? Don't be laughing at me. Don't be getting in here laughing at me. I'm tired of y'all. Don't laugh at me. Okay? Mount this man. I was aggravating mine at 2 something this morning. Okay? I was aggravating mine at 2 something this morning. Mount this man. Bite him. Get ready for the fight. Okay? Get ready for the fight. Okay? Now I ain't talking about no laying hands. Okay? This is a tap fight. You doing a little tapping. Okay? Get ready for that. Baby, I thought I had lost my mind this morning. Woo! Oh, I thought I had lost my mind this morning. Oh my God, listen. The battle was The battle was hard, my sisters. The battle was hard. I thought I had lost my mind. Oh my God, the battle was hard, my sisters. Okay? Neither one of us won. Neither one of us won. The battle was hard, y'all. It was hard. Neither one of us won that battle at 2 something this morning. Okay? You know how you got to hold your chest when after you done, like you got to hold your chest. We was holding each other's chest. I'm letting you know the battle was hard, but I tried my best. Okay? It was good though. I tried my best. Okay? It was 2 in the morning. Okay? It was 2 in the morning. Do Take Heed promote? Okay? Okay? Sound like both of y'all won. Yes, Walker. Yes, it was. It was a fierce battle. It was a fierce battle. Okay? And I tried my best. Okay, but I didn't win. I didn't win. My sisters, I had tried. Okay, but I had wore something that was too much last night. I tried my best. Okay. Anyway, my sisters, it's okay to lose sometimes. Okay, 18, stop laughing at me. It's okay to lose sometimes. Mimi, stop laughing at me. Okay. Learn how to mount your horse in the proper way. Okay. 2 o'clock in the morning is nice. Mount your horse. Okay? 18 said, I bet that back hurt. It does. But gabapentin is your friend. Okay? Gabapentin is my friend. Okay? Now, I gotta go. You know what? Greenpeace be like, Take Heed, you extra as hell. He always say that. Do y'all believe that I'm extra? Do you believe I'm lying? Because he always getting in here talking about, am I lying? Do it look like I be lying when I be talking like that? Do it look like I be lying when I'm talking like this? I know, 18, he got that light skin energy. I know. But do y'all think I be lying when I talk like this? That's what I want to know. Put a 1 in the chat. Is Take Heed lying when she be talking like this? Or put a 2 in the chat that Take Heed is telling the truth. Because if you put a 2, that means y'all think I'm a good girl. So that's okay. That's okay. You know, I ain't mad at you. Okay? Okay? Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you, Walker. See, this is one of my original kings. He said, extra doesn't mean you lying. It just means you animated. Okay, thank you. Look at Green Beans laughing. I gotta go, y'all. It's Saturday, okay? And I gotta cook, okay? Yeah. My husband don't be playing that mess. I gotta make sure there's food on the table when he get in the house. I gotta go cook, okay? I gotta cook. Okay? And get ready for the next battle. Okay, I gotta go. Now, my sisters, my married sisters, y'all gotta stop. Okay? Stop putting that husband on ice. I don't know who I'm talking to in these YouTube streets. You watching me. I don't know who I'm talking to, but you watching me right now. And you got your husband on ice. You ain't touched that man in God knows how long. You gonna stop watching me, damn it. You gonna stop watching me. Be nice to your husband. Give that pussy freely. Give it freely, damn it. Stop trying to fight him every time he touch you. Every time he tap you on the shoulder, you act like you don't understand the assignment. Damn it, Renee said, mount your husbands, ladies. That's right, mount your husband. Mount him. That's your personal horse. Mount him. Okay? Green beans, nobody care what you cooking. Nobody cares. That's right. Walker said, be friendly with that. Yes, be friendly with the pussy. Now, he can't say it because the chat will block you. Take Heed gonna tell you, be friendly with the pussy. Be nice to your husband. Y'all always being mean and stuff. You want to fight him. He tap you on the shoulder. You ready to turn around and fight him and stuff. Learn how to say, baby, come get this pussy. Learn how to say that. You always fighting somebody. What is that? I got to go. I got to go because y'all don't listen anyway. I got to go. Okay? I got to go. Okay? I got to go. I got to cook. Okay? My husband got to have a warm plate. You know, I can't be playing with y'all today. Okay? I don't like my husband to be hungry. You know, some of y'all get in here, you don't care if your husband eat and everything. I'm not one of those wives. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of those wives. I like to feed my husband. Both ways. Both ways. Listen, y'all crazy. I got to go. Yeah. Everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take heed to the message, okay? If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App, through Venmo, through Super Chat. Also, you can, if you want to shop with us, our family business is called UBMRexFashion.com, Mercari, POSHMARK, eBay. Mercari, POSHMARK, eBay. Okay. The links are in the bio. Okay. If you want to shop with us. Okay. The cheapest prices is our website, UBMRexFashion.com. Also, if you want to buy merch, scroll to the top of the page. You will see Shop or Store. Okay. You will see Shop or Store. If you're interested, they got hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, baby clothes, all that good stuff. Okay. Now, this is for all my haters. Green Beans is one of those haters, okay? And he still got his wrench. He still got his wrench. I told him and Miss Straight Up No Chaser, y'all wrench is in question this year, okay? Y'all not going to get in 2026 and still have those wrenches if we still here, if they ain't take my channel down, okay? If they ain't take my channel down, damn it, okay? This is for you, okay? This for you, Green Beans, and all my haters, okay? All my haters. Bye, Shay. Shay, tell your husband I said hi, baby. Here we go. This for all my haters.
In your lane, and keep my name out your mouth. Out your mouth. It's love.